I'm hurting for Africa, because now the United States has inserted AFRICOM into Africa. Soldiers are there supposedly trying to track down Mr. Coney, but in reality it has nothing to do with the Lord's Resistance Army. It has everything to do with the mineral strength in Central Africa, that America will never be a superpower in the 21st century if she doesn't have access to those strategic metals and minerals. And now that the African Union would even recognize the National Transitional Council, it's so grievous to me, because those Arabs that hated Gaddafi because Gaddafi spent treasure of Libyan oil for African development. So when he invited Africans to come into Libya, he wanted even the marriage of black Africa with Arab Africa, because he said in his green book, you know, the future belonged to the black man, that we would ultimately prevail in the world. And their hatred of what he did caused them, when they overthrew Gaddafi, to kill and slaughter Africans in Libya, black Libyans and Africans that were living in Libya, slaughtered. And I could not for the life of me understand how the African Union would recognize them without some kind of reparation for the destruction of black African life. Weak leadership, weak, cowardly leadership that is so frightened of North America and Europe, that you allow yourself to be trodden underfoot so that the next generation receives nothing but the legacy of cowardice. So yes, I would like to add the Nation of Islam to Africa's development, but right now poor Africa has to get her head in the right direction. Thank you for your question, Mr. Walcott. I'm sorry I went so long, but it was a wonderful question.